Hey, welcome to the Sloppy Modeler. Welcome to the show. If this is your first time here, we're happy to have you along. If you're a returning subscriber, a returning viewer, we just want to thank you for your participation, your support, your comments, and your help. If you do like what you see during this is going to be a very short video. Please hit that subscribe and like button, and that helps us keep making more of these as we go. Picked up the Mandalorian Razor Crest from Bandai, and this is the little tiny kit done back in 2021, $35.99, but I bought this at Hobby Lobby, and I didn't pay $35.99 for it. I paid the 40% off, so somewhere in the $20–22 range. Basically, I think a lot of you have seen the unboxing of this. It's 2.5 sprues for the most part. Looks like there's the stand. I think those are stickers, not, yeah, they're stickers, not water slide decals, and this is pretty straightforward. Basically, you've got a one-page, one-sided only, one-page assembly instructions. And actually, this doesn't even tell you how to do it. This tells you how to model. Recommended tools, finding the parts, cutting out the parts, trimming, how to apply dry decals, how to apply water decals. I'm not sure if this has any of those in it. And then that's about it. And then the symbols that they use. On the inside, you've got your cautions and Japanese, I suspect, the Bandai hobby site, that area. And then on the Razor Crest itself, you've got a really nice piece of artwork here. The Razor Crest on its stand, the vehicle model, and then more artwork, and again a finished Razor Crest on a display stand. And on the inside is actually our instructions. So you've got basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 steps total for this. We're going to get it open. I did buy the silver-plated edition, so that I don't have to do a lot of paint. We might do some weathering on this. Just depends how it comes together here. And then we will see. I might throw a light or two in this, but that's a bit of work. So we'll see how that comes along. So for now, sit back. Let's review these parts. And I think you can see it's actually, I've not done a lot of Bandai kits to my detriment, unfortunately, but these really have nice detail for as small of a scale as it is. So I think what I'm going to do, because this is all solid, the front is solid, there's no open windows or anything like that in here. I think what we're going to do is maybe drill out the exhaust ports, and maybe those ports there we'll have to see. I'm just going to have to look at this for a bit, but I'm going to go ahead and get these cut up, and then we will go from there. This is so wee, so tiny. I don't know if you could do much with it, but let's take a look. When we come back, we'll have some more progress on the Razor Crest. Thanks. Okay, back with you on the Razor Crest, and having pulled off some of the parts off of the sprue, I think that this is, the juice is not worth the squeeze, as they say, as far as lighting this kit. Now you could put these together, you could drill out those little areas right around there, and then in the interior you could put some drill holes in there, kind of like I did for the Ekrano plane, the Victory Hawk 357, and that would give you, and then a yellow bulb in there, that would give you the exhaust. But you'd have to put that bulb like right where the head of my pen is, so that it could shine into there, or you'd have to take out some of that other stuff, and then you have to glue all this together and then repaint it. So, and then the only other thing you could do for lighting the cockpit, if I were doing this, I would still paint that front black and the two sides black, but there are two tiny little windows there. You could drill those out and and do, because they're almost flat enough, and you could do microcrystal clear in there, and then have just a little bit of light. But it's just not worth the effort, because then you have to power it. Powering it through this base is a super challenge. I did that with my Super Star Destroyer, the little one that's about that long, and was able to power 13 little nano LEDs in each of the 13, one LED in each of the 13 engines. But it's still not worth the hassle. So I think what we're going to do is just we're going to snap this together, and then we're going to come back and do some weathering on it and call it good. So let's go back about this, and when we're back, we'll probably have this shipped together, because basically it's kit 1, part 1, and then the next one is A1, which is this here, fits on the bottom. Like so. And then A1 part 4, which is here. Fits in like that. You've got A15. There's a part number in here, which is part number 16, A216. So here's A2, and then part number 16 is right here. And that fits, let's see, top, it's the bottom, and this must be the ramp. Listen. Let me work on this a little bit. Oh, I see, maybe like this. Oh yeah. That part there, 16, and then top and the bottom go together. Like so. Front goes on. This here clips in. I will give Bandai super props on this. I haven't done hardly any Bandai kits of 1 or 2, and that just has gone together just kind of amazingly. So that's it for the main body, and the next is to do the engines, which are parts 11 and 12. This would be a super fun kit for anybody. I don't know what the ages of this are. It doesn't necessarily say. I'm guessing, oh, for ages 15 plus. I was thinking of doing this with my 5 and 7-year-old nephews. They would get a kick out of that. Okay, let's get to the right one here. This is 11 and 12 go together like so. And these engines are just simply 4 parts. They snap together there. And then parts 7 and 8. All of this is keyed and trued. There's part 7. The engineering that behind this is absolutely astounding. And again, it's keyed. So there's one. Let's do the other one quickly. Well, if that's not a satisfying snap together kit, that's why doing this as a lighted kit, you would really struggle with test fitting, putting it together, doing the lighting, taking it apart, working on the other parts. This is just going to be satisfying as a static display. I do have the new Polar Lights Round 2 Razor Crest in a much bigger scale, and of course we will light that up when we come to it. So certainly much more okay. So there's one engine, and here's the other. Again, it's keyed. And then the last 2 steps would be the guns. So this says part 17 and 18. That goes something like there we go. There, and then these two on the side. Again, keyed. I assume 1819 or 1920, yep. One more to the side here. And that is your Razor Crest assembled. Just fantastic. Just absolutely fantastic. So the next step as we come back will be to do the stickers and assemble the stand. And actually, before we do the stickers, I think what we'll do is a little bit of weathering on this, a little bit of painting. I'm going to paint, I think we'll paint the details black for the windows, and maybe some work on some of the other stuff. All right, I will be back with you. Thanks. All right, hey, welcome back to the Razor Crest from the TV show The Mandalorian. We are just about completed with this little Bandai Razor Crest kit. It actually is a lot of fun. It is really quick to go together. All I did to bring this hopefully to a close was on the top I used my Tamiya panel line accent color black, and essentially went in to some certain areas, like in here, definitely along these little grooves back here, along the grooves there, anywhere that it's just silver. Here's a good example where you know, we can use a little bit of panel accent line to essentially just really give me such a different look than just the unit itself. Coming around here. This silver gives a excellent foundation or excellent bed for doing this work. And again, I only used some of the decals, not all of them. I used, I think, the striping. And then for the windows, I didn't put the stickers on. I actually used this Micron archival ink and a .02 size and just colored those in, and I think that that worked out really nice. I've already done panel lines on most of this stuff. I'm going to do a little bit more here, and I think you can see oh, that's way too much, and just a little bit of a tag there. Let's go ahead and add some in there. And then for the most part, I'm not going to try to overdo this because it doesn't need it. It really has turned out nice. I went ahead and I've already done the exhaust. I think maybe here in the front we could use a few details. Look how that just brings that right out so nicely and quickly. And again, if you get a little too much, you can just grab your cotton bud. And because of the way this works, it's because of the way this is plated, it's just really a nice look very, very quickly. Let's clean that up. And wicking away some of this extra. And I think that's going to do it. I'm not going to do like all the side doors. You know, maybe the doors themselves. And that is going to do it for the black. I'm not going to overdo that. It's got some weathering on it already, and I think you can see that that just really takes that kit and turns it into something that is just fun to display. The little Tamiya, or I'm sorry, the little Bandai stand is perfect for this size. I'm not going to like this one. I'm probably going to like the bigger one, but for the most part, I'm going to call this completed. And this was a lot of fun. It snaps together, as you can see. And we appreciate you coming along for us. All right, this is going to wrap up the Bandai Razor Crest. And if you did like what you see, I appreciate a quick like button. But this is very simple, especially if you got kids who want to get into the hobby. This is a real nice opportunity to do so. And we will be back with the next kit after this. But for now, this is the Bandai Razor Crest from The Mandalorian. In probably the best shape of its life, if you will, but just a simple, quick little build. All right, we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.